take a break from what I was just doing, I had to sit and think and ask myself a whole bunch of questions. Like, for one, what are my next steps from here? And two, am I going to follow everyone else or am I going to create my own path? The narrow path, the path not taken, the road less traveled, God's way. You know, I want y'all to really sit and ask yourselves these things. Like, ask yourself those hard questions. One thing that is very pivotal to my growth is focusing on my wellness, my mindset. And I'm not saying that relationships don't matter, but there comes a season where it's just you and God. Success can be very lonely road, but it's better than being surrounded by phonies and surrounded by people who don't need to be in your life, surrounded by people who aren't going to speak into your life. God knows your heart, so it's like he wants you to get to know him. He wants you to get to know you. He wants you to dive deeper than the surface. Go deeper. Go deep within yourself and go deep within God. Search, be like David and be after his heart. And during that time, you will find yourself in him. You will find your life in him. Though it may seem everything else has been shaken and fallen apart and withered, what is going from glory to glory? Focus on that. I just came to the realization that I've been focusing on the wrong things. I was, means past tense. I was focusing on the wrong things, meaning that I wasn't grateful. But I look around and see how much I had to be grateful for. Obviously, where I'm at, there's something that I need to learn. So, what do you need to learn? Because where you are at, you're needed to learn something. If you keep repeating the same lessons over and over, obviously, you need to sit down and ask yourself, what are you not getting? What is the lesson that you need to learn? What are your next steps? How can you keep moving forward? Yes, you may have failed, but failure means that you're learning. And if you fail and you just stay falling, then I need you to get up. Unless you're a loser. Are you a loser? I reckon you said no. So get back up and keep on trying. Keep putting your trust in God. The righteous man falls 7 times, but still he rises. Still she rises. Life is not always going to be peaches and cream, and that's something that some of us have to really get out of the mindset of. We want everything to go our way. We want to be in control all the time, but we're it that's not it's not going to happen. We have to find rest in who God has called us to be. We have to find trust in God that we know that He is directing our every step. We have to know that when we get that intuitive message to move to do whatever that message says or act on that message, then we must follow it. And where some people mess up is they ask for outside confirmation. They invite in other people's opinions. And then they wonder why they're so confused. They wonder why they're disillusioned. It's because you need to learn to trust yourself again. You need to learn to trust God again. Nobody knows what's best for your life except for God and you. Like, it reminds me of a coaching session I just had. The girl was like, she's not doing any of the workouts I suggested. And I'm like, okay, that's cool because you're doing what's best for you. You're doing things that are helping you. I don't know what's best for you. I don't know what's I don't know what challenges you the most. My challenge may not be the same challenge for her. So I'm like, that's good that you're taking your own path. Because as a coach, it's not my job to give you all the answers because I don't have all the answers for your life. Sometimes I don't even have the answers for myself, but when I seek God, He has them. You know, as a coach, it's my job to empower and equip you to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Meaning that we get to the roots of the mindset that you have. We uncover the false narratives, the false lies that you have been telling yourself. And then from there, we figure out what you want to do. And it's really just by asking the right questions and listening and listening attentively. Only you know the path that's meant for you. Sometimes other people won't understand it, and that is okay. You just got to take heart and keep on going. Because sometimes people will tell you to do the opposite of what you know that you're supposed to be doing or that you want to do. But you got to have the courage to continue going in the path that you're called to. And nobody's path is the same. We're all peculiarly perfected people. We are a holy nation. We are set aside for God. And once you allow God to transform you from the inside out, you allow yourself to find yourself in God. And that's where the real transformation happens. You know, I'm gonna that's what I stand on. Like I said, God gave me Romans 12:2 a while back. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And as I said recently in one of my other videos, I've experienced this personally, okay? So if you're a person who's stuck and you need clarity on the path that you're meant to take, you need that confidence. You're trying to find your identity in Christ again. Feel free to schedule a complimentary discovery call where we would just dive into, a basically a you're going to experience a coaching call with me. And this is free of charge to you. This is, no strings attached. It's me honing in on my skills and also you taking a dive deeper under the surface. It's your girl Shameka Freeman, and we'll talk soon. Toodles.